We have just witnessed NBA history again, and this time by rookie Victor Wembanyama. I mean, look what he does this play.
Airball, the layup, and then Victor
There it
gets
is.
the 10th block right.
Wow.
And Victor finishes it off from behind the back.
This is the face of an 18-year-old rookie from France who just recorded a triple-double, but with blocks instead of assists. Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Wembanyama, Wemby has just been taking leap after leap after leap every single game this season. Currently, he's averaging 20.4 points along with 10.1 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and wait for it guys, 4.3 stocks, which in case you don't know is steals and blocks combined. He currently has more steals and blocks than Rudy Gobert did back in his 2019 DPOY season, which was one of the most legendary DPOYs of all time. He was unanimous for that. Victor Wembanyama, in half a season, has already passed that total. Wow. Victor is the first player since Hakeem Olajuwon in 1996 to tally 20-plus points, 10-plus rebounds, 10-plus blocks, and 5 assists in a single game. Additionally, he was only 3 steals away from the famed 5x5, which is basically 5 in every single category. That would have been insane, but even without that, he's only the 4th rookie in NBA history to record a triple-double with blocks, and first since David Robinson did it 3 times in 1990. Wow. The Spurs are getting really good at drafting prospects like these, but Victor honestly just seems out of this world. He is the first rookie to ever put up a triple-double with blocks in fewer than 30 minutes, ever. He also has the highest usage rate by a rookie in NBA history, not just this season, in all of the history. That means that LeBron back in 2003, when he was honestly being used so much by the Cavaliers, or Ben Simmons back when Joel Embiid was injured that one season, and he just kept playing and playing. Nope, Victor Wembanyama is being played and used more than them. He is just being ridiculous, and all these numbers, they added up to a W too. It's not like the Spurs are a good team in particular. Their record is very, very bad right now, having only 11 wins as of tonight, 11 wins and 43 losses, but they beat the Toronto Raptors, who are maybe not a contending team, but nevertheless a good team. They are currently 12th in the East. They beat them by 23 points. 23 points, a 122-99 blowout, all on the back of Victor Wembanyama. Victor's defense is also what sets him apart, because while his offense is undoubtedly good, he's only shooting 45% from the field, which for a 7'4" guy isn't too great. However, he is just a rookie, so that should improve. But onto the defense, field goal percentage when guarded by certain players this season is an interesting stat because it basically directly shows how good a player is on defense. Victor Wembanyama is the 5th best in the league. He's behind Russell Westbrook, Rudy Gobert, Jaden McDaniels, and OG Anunoby. And Victor, players shoot 44.8% when guarded by him this season. And guess what? Most of the people who are guarded by him are centers, which means that he holds centers to 44.8% from the field. Guys, he is a legendary defender. He's also on the path to become a legendary offensive player. It's ridiculous. He is the greatest rookie in NBA history. Now, that wasn't the only crazy thing to happen tonight, because in the Warriors game, Draymond Green did this.
How about that? Wiggins and Steph. A second to work with. Draymond a running 3.
Oh, he made it.
And he lasers it home.
Oh, man. That is quite an interesting play. With Steph Curry wide open, Draymond Green went for the buzzer beater halftime, and oh my goodness, from half court, he sank that shot. He sunk it. Now, next, we have a highlight, or should I say low light, from this New York Knicks game, because it was pretty intense the entire game. And with 2 seconds left, this happened.
The clock expired. What a defensive play. Oh, I don't see how you call a foul on that shot. I don't see how you call that. No.
Basically, guys, the refs called a foul on this play, and the Knicks ended up losing by 2 points as the Rockets all 3 of the clutch free throws. This was an unbelievable rob from the New York Knicks, and it should be formally investigated by the NBA. Anyways, for some other news, we had the Bucks-Nuggets game tonight, and the Bucks were blowing out the Nuggets so much that Thanasis was able to come in, and this is what he did. Yeah, that's not something that an NBA player is supposed to do. It was honestly kind of embarrassing to see that. I'm not a Bucks fan, but I'm sure that Bucks fans want him off the team immediately. I mean, his lowlights are honestly insane. But back to the game at hand, the Nuggets versus the Bucks. Wow. It was an absolute demolition from the very beginning, and it only got worse when Jamal Murray was ruled out for the rest of the game after sustaining a back injury. And speaking of back injuries, Luka Doncic also got a back injury. Let me roll the tape.
Luka against the 19-year-old Koulibaly on the move, and then bounces that through traffic and out of bounds.
Guys, I am of course joking, but it looks like his basketball skills might be fading away after all the carrying that he's doing. His back is essentially broken. However, he was still able to clutch up towards the end of this Mavs game and have them pull out with the win due to, well, specifically this one play. Let me roll the tape for real this time.
But
It's rocking right now.
The Mavericks have gotten a couple of stops.
And that's why it's rocking!
Yeah. You get a couple of stops, and then you get a guy like this.
To sum it up, tonight was absolutely insane for NBA basketball. You had Victor Wembanyama having one of the craziest games I have honestly ever seen. Draymond Green hitting a half-court buzzer beater. The Bucks demolishing the Nuggets while the Nuggets still had Nikola Jokic. This solidifies the Bucks as championship contenders now. You had Luka Doncic kind of choke, but then he brought it back at the end, which was pretty huge. And honestly, the Warriors, I'm a Warriors fan, so of course I'm going to yap about them. But they did end up beating the Utah Jazz in significant fashion. It looked great, and tonight was a great night for NBA basketball. Like the video if you haven't already because it helps me out so much. Peace.